Guys, welcome back to the channel. So many of you would have seen the pound crashing over the past few weeks, in fact for past few months, but I'm going to explain to you guys the real reason why the pound is actually crashing. And I'm not going to confuse you with all the financial terminology that people may be using on the news, etc. I'm not going to go crazy with the fundamental data and confuse you with that either, but I'm going to show you why the pound is crashing. I'm going to use simple terminology and also show you some technical analysis. So one thing that you guys must all understand from the start is the pound falling is not unique to the pound. You'll see this across the euro. You'll see this across Australian dollar. Anything that's paired with the dollar is essentially losing its value, right? When we compare it to the dollar, I'm going to explain why. So since 2008, you guys would remember the financial crisis that we had then. The pound tried to recover, but it didn't quite get back to its 2007, which was September, price area, right? Which was 2.13, right? We've yet to recover and get back to this area after this catastrophic crash. But what actually started to happen? So you guys will notice, and again, I'm on the monthly time frame, and the reason why I'm on the monthly time frame is because I want to show you guys the bigger picture. Many people are showing you, charts that are weekly, etc., but it doesn't show you the full picture. So this is dating back to 1972, right? So let's again zoom in. So since this catastrophic sell-off, we haven't seen a full recovery. And on top of that, you will see here I've got mapped out the vote to leave. So I actually haven't changed this chart at all. It's been the same since our vote to leave, and that was Brexit, for those of you who do not know. And on this news event, we saw price sell off again, right? Then we saw price recover, but we didn't quite see price go back to the area which was 1.50. So we haven't recovered back to this area. And then what have we seen? We saw price sell off again. We rejected this price area, price rallied, and then of course we started to see the sell off. And this is where we currently are now, with the pound going to some of the lowest levels that we've ever seen, right? So again, what's actually happened now that you've seen the time frame and you've seen that this is a trend that has been ongoing since that 2008 financial crisis? Why has this continued? Well, here's something that you guys must see, and I'm going to show you the dollar index, right? And this shows us the strength of the US dollar. And again, if we go back to 2008, you will see that the dollar has been on an upwards trajectory, right? So we've seen the dollar strengthen, from this 2008 recession, and then we obviously saw the pullback, and then of course we started to see the dollar really take off, and this trend actually started in 2020, right? So now that we have that news, the pound against the dollar is sliding because the dollar is strengthening, and also is selling off due to some of the fundamental data that is surrounding the pound, such as Brexit, such as, there's so many different reasons why this is happening. But what can we expect now, right? And I hope I've made this as simple as possible for you. So now, what we can expect, and what I'm expecting, is a relief rally, right? And the Bank of England have actually tried to step in to try and, save the pound and almost put a trampoline under this move, so we can see price recover just a tiny bit. Will it work? Well, we're going to have to find out. But I do see us recovering, right? So what you're going to notice is, and I want to show you, I want you guys to pull up this chart if you do have this, which is the dollar index. So focus on the dollar index, because what you're going to see happen is the dollar start to sell off, and you're already starting to see that now. Now, of course, this may not happen straight away. We could continue to see price move, and that could, the dollar could go up maybe to 120. Who knows, to match up with this key area here. But as it stands, if we are to see a relief rally immediately, then we should start to see price sell off from today. And what I want you guys to do is track the US dollar, because as this sell off occurs, what you're going to notice is the British pound recovering. We've already seen that so far, right? So we could see, let me just go on the daily time frame, so we could see something kind of like this. And I'm not going to change this chart because I just want to show you guys how it looks. So we see price recover at this area, might see a slight pullback, maybe price ranges, and then we'll at least go back to 113, I think, and then potentially we could see the price go down again. But I think we will see a relief rally on the GBP USD first before we do see any more downside momentum. But I'll delete this second thing, because if we do, break certain levels, then we could see price go up further. But anyway, guys, that's it for now. I just wanted to show you guys kind of why the pound is selling off, and you notice I didn't use any confusing terminology. I just showed you the charts. I've showed you what's happened previously with some fundamental data, and also why paying attention to the dollar is so essential, because essentially most of the currencies that are selling off is because of the US dollar. And I'll show you the same example here. So let me just go again to the monthly. Again, you could see the exact same thing here with the euro, right? Since 2008, we saw the sell-off. It did perform better than the pound, almost recovered back to this area here. Didn't quite recover, and then we've seen price pretty much go to the downside. 2019 had a nice rally, but then of course it's been selling off since, right? And why is this happening? Again, because the dollar has continued to strengthen, acting as a safe haven during these turbulent times. Now guys, if you did enjoy this video and you would like to learn more, click the links in my description. You can send us an email, and you can actually join us for the rest of the year completely free and trade with our community. So do that now, guys. Remember, send me an email and you'll get 3 months free with our forex and indices community. So do that now, guys. Look forward to having you all on board. Until next update, seize the day.